Kyoko was removing her gloves. Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced. So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent. The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukoro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Here we go, boys. It's time for that big reveal. Someone's made it look like they died, but they're still actually alive. And there's only one person it could be. Oh boy. Junko Inoshima.
That's my answer.
Oh
Do
my.
it.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I admit, since Mukoro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Watch it pop up as Leon.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would have to have been some kind of charade.
Because that was Mukuro.
You yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it, I gently placed my hand on Juko's lifeless body. I touched her waist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
Was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
No, you can't do this to me.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet. You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Oh, so I think we got the bad ending.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. The Hangman's Gambit. Let me tell you how she did it. Replace. Wait, hold on. Oh, right. You gotta do this in order. Forgot you had to do it in order.
Why the fuck do you always forget to do them in order?
I don't know.
Why do you always forget that?
I was going for the L! Come on, give me the letter and stop blocking it. Ugh. I know how to spell words, but I'm gonna be honest with you, every time they do this, I'm like, wait, how do you spell that?
Nice. Do you know the last one at least?
Of course.
That's it! What if she switched places with someone else?
Switch places?
That's right! Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukoro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukoro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah. You're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
At the point where Junko was supposed to die is when they switched. That was the plan.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used
No, not at the point. No, not at that point. At the beginning of the game, before the game began.
Oh, I think it was Junko all up until the point where she was supposed to die. That she was actually there.
I think it never was Junko. That's why we don't see her face. Because Junko's actual face doesn't look like that.
There's just no way they could have.
I did say her pictures do look... She did say her pictures were like photoshopped and stuff.
So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
Yeah, because we did get one magazine of Junko.
And it didn't exactly look the exact same. She said it was photoshopped.
Yeah.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. So... Yeah, because at the moment of death would be right when she's getting stabbed. There's no possible way they could have done it that quickly. This game's a little ridiculous, but I don't think that would work. Yeah, at the beginning, like you say.
I like I switched after death. We're gonna revive Junko and then switch the body real quick, you know?
From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met is actually Mukuro all along?
We'd already met her? I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Makeup.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation.
Oh, now we're getting into the
If she
fucking makeup.
did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her.
The other ultimate despair.
In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean?
Oh.
Afraid. Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity.
Come on, man.
As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity. When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. What was that? Oh yeah, group photos. Because, I mean...
Yeah.
The face is
Literally
always in.
photos.
Oh, what? Oh, that's not right.
Wait, what?
Okay, I guess that's not it.
Really?
Our latest investigation. The victims... Is it... It's not the Monokuma file, is it? Is it... No, because we got that now. It has to be... Yeah, because we... Yeah, we got Monokuma file in the latest investigation. Right? Do I present that? No, wait. That has to be what I have to turn in.
I guess.
Damn it.
I mean, a latest investigation could be.
Okay. We need to be careful because we've
Was
never
it?
failed.
Did we get it? No? Fuck.
We've never. I don't think we've ever failed twice in one go, and I don't know if it lets you continue after a second failure.
No, it should. Maybe in Mukoro's, this is up his profile. I don't fucking know.
Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope Speak Academy. That wouldn't be right. Damn it, this... Interview DVD?
Oh shit, stream's lagging.
Oh, thanks to Monokuma's interference, Mukuro wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. He wasn't able to see Junko's thing.
I got it! While I was in the AV room,
You're right.
watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Oh, damn it, I was about to take another bite of my burger and then Makoto doesn't talk for himself. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oh, I see the internet connection quality is getting bad. Whoopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just happened to break just now? Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover it up. One other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Now it's the group photo, right? Back to the
It's gotta be the group photo now. I feel like the group photo should have also worked as well, but you know.
Better luck next time.
Group photo. Hit.
This should prove it. The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago. When we were all comparing the photos we got, in all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. We can't see Junko's face. The unusual circumstance is Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukoro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukoro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukoro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Oh shit, are we about to do our oh, we're doing this again. We didn't get to do this last time. Oh, here we go, the whole thing. Okay. So, that's the wrong, wait, can I save here? No, of course not. Alright, so it's gotta be this one first, right? Maybe. Hold on, what do we have? What do we have? Let's look through everything. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, yeah, it has to be that one first. Uh-huh. This? I need to keep looking here. Oh no, wait, that Junko one must be the one at the very end.
I think the last one's the exploded burnt body, right?
No, I don't think. Maybe it did. Actually, yeah, I think you'd be right. Exploded burnt body, because that's where we need to go. Okay. Act 5, they all find the body there. That might not be right. Can't take that off. I think this goes like that.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
The two you have with Kyoko,
Yeah?
Why do you think they're in that order? Because I think it's the opposite.
You think it's the opposite?
I think the one that you have on the left, if you haven't moved them, oh fuck, you moved them. Oh wait, no you didn't. Okay, fuck, did you move them?
They're back in the same place.
Okay, on the left, I think that looks more like, you know, her coming in the room. And then on the right, it looks more like her trying to do something.
It's more of her slamming the door open in the way I see it, but I'll swap them over.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
This one has to be
Maybe you're alright. I have no fucking clue. I think the knife definitely goes there, though.
Put this on the body. Okay, let's look through it again and see what we
Put the
think is
mask back where it
correct.
goes, man. You know where the mask goes. Please put the mask back where it goes.
I did.
Good.
Okay, so this one obviously has to be correct. Junko and Mukoro. Because it's not actually Junko we're talking to to Mukoro.
Yeah.
And then here she puts the body away. And then she gets a knife, she wants to go kill. Or maybe... What if the knife in the one where it looks like Kyoko, you know, practically is like, oh, they're gonna go do something, maybe that needs to be swapped.
No. Kyoko definitely is not in... Doesn't need to go where the knife is, because in the picture after the knife, the door is shut, and it's just the killer and the main character.
It's just those two that were iffy on.
I don't know. I say put back. I'd say put back Kyoko the way you had it, and then try that.
Yeah, because like you go in there, you see it, and you're like, oh. Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Here's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I love it when we do this.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukoro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Obviously, that looked like putting the body in, not taking the body out.
I know, right? But yeah, I guess we took a really big leap in timeline too.
Using the tarp to carry her to the garden, she fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Now,
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukoro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
this might be wrong. Oh, got the knife correctly. Ah, I put him in the same place.
Put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukoro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently
So this
taken
one just
place.
didn't have any extra pictures like all the other ones did?
Guess not. Reused all the stuff.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukoro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima. whole story behind
Hold
this
on, yeah?
incident. Well,
No.
what do you have to say to that?
In a sec. I heard you, yes.
Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck? Whoo, baby.
Oh, she looks more like the
Waiting so very
the magazines
long for
now.
peasants like you to
Oh
appear.
my fucking god, I fucking... Ooh. Who the fuck am I and how did I figure it out? It was
Nice.
a fucking joke. And I
It was a
just...
joke! Your joke became real, man.
Bro, I am the ultimate theorist.
Alright, well, you're gonna have to give me a sec. I gotta
I
do
got
something
you.
real quick, okay?
I'm gonna save the clip.